Step deep into the ancient redwood forests where eternal mist blankets the forest floor. Here, the heavy silence of nature is about to be shattered by a clash of titans. On one side stands the muscular emperor of North America, the grizzly bear, a symbol of brute, unyielding power. Directly facing it is the silverback gorilla of the Congo, the intelligent gladiator armed with steel fists. These two beasts represent the twin peaks of wild muscle evolution colliding at the forest boundary. With no packs to back them up, this is a pure solo battle of wild claws versus bone-crushing fists. The grizzly stands tall on its hind legs, looming like a colossal wall of flesh nearly 3 meters high. Massive muscle bundles ripple across its thighs and shoulder hump optimized for lethal crushing swipes. Gorilla stands ground, lowering its center of gravity and pounding its massive leathery chest in a deafening beat. This is the ultimate show of dominance, warning the intruder that it will defend its territory with its life. The damp soil sinks beneath their massive weight as they circle each other, analyzing every move. Every second stretches tight like a drawn bowstring, signaling the inevitable brutal fight to come. To fully grasp the outcome, we must dissect the ultimate biological weaponry of these two emperors. Let's start with the grizzly bear. It is a colossal muscle machine weighing up to 400 kilograms. Its massive skull houses a bone-crushing bite force of 1,200 pounds per square inch. Its next terrifying weapon is a set of 10-centimeter black claws sharp as combat daggers. The signature shoulder hump houses massive muscle bundles, supplying savage kinetic energy for swipes. A single blow from a grizzly's paw can shatter the spine of a massive prey instantly. Protecting its body is an ultra-thick hide and dense fat layer resistant to bites and claw slashes. Facing this machine is the silverback gorilla, a 200-kilogram primate titan of pure coiled muscle. Its arms stretch up to 2.3 meters, packed with dense, unmatched muscle fibers. A silverback's arm strength is nearly 6 times stronger than that of a champion human weightlifter. Its massive leathery chest absorbs extreme mechanical impacts protected by thick muscle layers. Despite a herbivorous diet, the gorilla's skull possesses defensive canines up to 5 centimeters long. These canines are optimized for severing leopard arteries during defensive struggles. Most shocking of all, the gorilla packs a bite force of 1,300 pounds per square inch, stronger than a lion. This crushing bite force even surpasses the 1,200 pounds per square inch jaw power of a wild grizzly. The gorilla's mechanical punch force generates extreme impact, acting like a swinging iron mallet. However, the gorilla lacks a thick blubber layer to absorb deep, wide claw slashes. To balance the weaponry, a duel of intelligence and agility begins in the next chapter. In terms of intellect, the silverback gorilla possesses the highly sophisticated brain of a high-primate. They are capable of spatial reasoning, predicting attacks, and using branches as defensive shields. Its intelligent brown eyes constantly measure distances to dodge the grizzly's deadly swipes. The gorilla's quick lateral movement allows it to dodge and slip out of danger in split seconds. This smart defensive instinct helps the gorilla avoid most initial direct lethal strikes. However, the grizzly bear brings the raw predatory instincts forged by thousands of years of evolution. Not clever or agile, but the grizzly possesses a savage, relentless drive that never backs down. Once enraged, the grizzly's internal pain suppression mechanism reaches its absolute maximum limit. They can absorb dozens of thunderous punches to the face and still advance to tear prey apart. This extraordinary pain tolerance transforms the grizzly into an unstoppable biological land tank. No matter how smart, the gorilla will drain its energy, fighting an opponent solid as ancient granite. The grizzly will seize that moment of exhaustion to launch its ultimate bone-crushing grappling bear hug. The brain-power duel is clear, but how do they actually encounter each other in real wildlife? In reality, their natural habitats are separated by tens of thousands of continental miles. One rules the freezing valleys of U.S. Canada, the other dominates the equatorial forests of Central Africa. Yet in hypothetical shared reserves, their behavioral responses to each other are fascinating. Grizzlies, upon seeing gorillas, usually view them as strange black bears with cautious curiosity. Conversely, the silverback is extremely defensive, ready to roar and charge to protect its family. Strong social bonds grant the gorilla collective courage, sheltering its offspring behind its massive body. The solitary grizzly bear possesses a maternal protective instinct fiercer than almost any land predator. If cubs are threatened, battle erupts instantly with absolute savage violence. But how would a pure one-on-one deathmatch unfold? Let's analyze the ultimate arena matchup. Welcome to the ultimate simulated 3-round deathmatch by WildVersus BBC. Round 1. The grizzly's mallet paw swipe versus the gorilla's iron mechanical punch. Gorilla dodges the swipe counter-punching with thunderous impact directly into the grizzly's shoulder hump. The devastating impact staggers the grizzly, roaring in absolute rage that shakes the redwood forest. Round 2 begins the high-tension close-quarters wrestling struggle. The gorilla uses its massive forearms to lock the grizzly, generating extreme, crushing mechanical force. Grizzly bear thrashes wildly, extending its daggers to slash the gorilla's forearms, blood crimson loaming. Round 3. The final climax, crushing bite forces against blunt impact punches. Roaring, the grizzly sinks its jaws with 1,200 psi force deep into the gorilla's shoulder. Screaming in agony, the silverback strikes multiple desperate punches to the grizzly's face. But the grizzly's thick skin and ultimate pain tolerance defeat the gorilla's exhausted punches. The grizzly bear roars in epic victory, standing firm atop the mossy redwood granite cliff. The final biological verdict: unyielding stamina and optimal predatory weapons take the crown. Though silverbacks hold high intellect and steel fists, they did not evolve to hunt giant apex carnivores. The North American grizzly remains the undisputed savage emperor of raw mechanical land power. But what happens when this savage land emperor collides with a fearless outlaw that never backs down? Enter the honey badger, the ultimate lawless outlaw defying every single rule of the wild. Can the honey badger's rubbery, ultra-thick skin resist the claws of the giant grizzly bear? Or will this absolute outlaw once again spread absolute nightmares inside the redwood forests? To discover why this ultimate outlaw never backs down to anyone, click to watch our next episode now. The next arena awaits you. Do not miss the brutal biological verdict of WildVersus BBC. The grizzly's massive skeletal scapula is ultra-dense, absorbing heavy mechanical impacts effortlessly. Meanwhile, the equatorial gorilla's thick chest muscles safeguard its vascular system from severe shocks. The grizzly's ultimate endurance is forged by enduring prolonged freezing North American winters. The silverback's punch energy is generated by lifetime climbing and swinging across massive forest canopies. But raw mechanical power truly erupts only when both beasts battle to protect their families. Who truly dominates this ancient, misty redwood forest of North America? Follow WildVersus BBC to explore the top-secret mechanical battles of the wild arena.